Dr. Fuad Halim, member of the CPIM from Kolkata, Lenin Kumar and Albina Shakil, president and former president of the JNU Students' Union. They are joining us from JNU. Nilanjana Chakrabarti is a social activist, and Shivam Vij is a journalist and blogger. First, Lenin and Albina, if I can come to you, this protest today, do you feel that it has had the right effect? It was the right thing to do? Because the Students' Federation of India feels it was called for, but the CPM party leadership seems to be apologetic for it.
First of all, I want to say that everybody cutting across political party lines or organizations or non-political people, everybody is upset at Sudipto's custodial death. And there should be a movement against it. But what happened today is certainly not the kind of rowdyism, infantile rowdyism, irresponsible behavior that is not what Sudipto merits or deserves. And I think that the CPM has to introspect a little bit about the fact that if it is a call by the SFI, by students, then why on earth are CPM people indulging in everything? Should CPM be making Sudipto's issue into a CPM issue, or should it allow it to be broad-based? And secondly, that if Trinamool, whatever happened today shouldn't be happening, but if Trinamool goes and starts taking vengeance, then they too have no moral authority left to then say that something unfair happened to them today.
That's a good point.
Hello?
Lenin, what do you think?
I think today the protest is uncalled for it. We appeal to entire student community and democratic section. Let's unite and deliver a justice for the student who sacrificed his life for the democratic value. Today what is happening is not a democratic ethos. Also we believe it's a politicking actually. So I believe this should be stopped. We appeal to the CPM leadership to stop politicking and please let the students should come and do their protest. Don't take the student movement into your hand actually. Let the students should decide what the protest they want. Let the democratic section decide what they want.
Lenin, you support. Today the Students' Federation of India Chief Rita Brata comes out and says wherever Mamata Banerjee goes, she will be greeted by such protests. As a student leader, you feel that's all right. You feel that...
I agree with his point.
You agree with him?
No, I disagree with his... No, I disagree with him. I disagree with him the mode of protest the SFI done today or CPM done today. I disagree with him. There is a way to protest. I believe this is not a way. This is not a protest. This is not a way the Sudipto sacrificed his life actually. He sacrificed life for democratic value. Today he sacrificed life not for this.
Shivam Vij, what do you make of the protest today? It did cross the line a little bit out there, especially when they started manhandling the West Bengal Industries Minister.
Arnab, I just saw a press release by SFI that says that there was no heckling, but we are sorry for the torn kurtas, and the media is blowing this out of proportion, and it's not as if we used iron rods. So if you just look at this kind of language, they don't seem to be apologetic, even apologetic about it. I think there's just a continuation of the violence that began from Sudipto Gupta, and I think we'll see more violence from both sides. I believe CPM offices have been ransacked in West Bengal by TMC workers. I think there's a virus in the political body system of West Bengal, and there seem to be no antivirus for it.
No, but is there some scale of the retribution, or you believe any level of retribution is okay? Today, if 100 party offices of the left are also targeted and attacked, you think that's all right, it's appropriate, it was asked for?
No, it's not all right at all. Somebody needs to tell both of them to have faith in democracy. It's very interesting. Both sides keep using words like democracy and democratic rights, but when you manhandle a minister, when you ransack the offices of the opposition party, it clearly shows you have no faith in democracy. The legislature, the elections, nothing matters. You don't have faith in those things,
no,
because you resort to these violent means.
Dr. Fuad Halim, I don't know what information you have, but the Trinamool Congress and the Chief Minister is saying they had an iron rod. They tried to hit me and they can kill me, but they can't stop me. Is that an overstatement from the Chief Minister?
My first reaction is the incident that took place in front of Yojana Bhavan. Our party has already come out with a statement stating that it is unwarranted. It was uncalled for, unfortunate. Something that should not have happened. That is our party stand. Now, having said that, I would not have continued my discussion. My following words actually flow from this from the sequence of events that have followed since morning what's happening in West Bengal. Because if you understand what is happening in West Bengal at this moment, we've got one party office that has been totally demolished in Barrackpore. We've got violence in Siliguri. We have a MLA, Abdul Razak Mullah, who has been attacked. A bomb has been hurled at his jeep. We have Sudarshan Rai Chaudhary, an ex-member of parliament, who has been assaulted as of this evening. And there are other incidents. I can continue with a long list. Now, this is what is happening in Bengal at the moment. In retrospect, what I understand, if this is happening in Bengal this evening, then in the morning, one would have appreciated a little bit more statesman-like behavior from the Chief Minister and her cabinet colleagues by avoiding the protesters. I have reason to believe, I may be wrong, that the resident commissioner had informed her and the cabinet colleagues, that there is a protest going on over there. The Delhi police, if they were not informed that the protest was there and the Chief Minister and her colleagues were supposed to
are you suggesting, Dr. Fawad
Now,
Halim? No, are you suggesting, one minute, Dr. Halim, no, Dr. Halim.
I need to complete this
Dr.
sentence.
Halim,
I need to complete.
Are you suggesting she invited the attack on herself?
The behavior that was there, the behavior of the protesters over there was still uncalled for, unwarranted and unfortunate. That is the party stand.
No, are you saying that she knew that she would be attacked, but yet she went there? Is that what you're suggesting?
What I am suggesting is that the Trinamool Congress party, when they led an entire bunch of MLAs to vandalize the assembly, they have no statement subsequent to that condemning that incident. When the Trinamool Congress attacked
Dr. Halim,
Ganesh Gayan,
Dr. Fawad Halim, listen to me. No, Dr. Fawad Halim, listen to me. No, Dr. Fawad Halim, you see, you must be clear where you stand on this. Are you saying, then I'll get a reaction from Nilanjana Chakrabarti on this, on how she feels about. Are you saying that the police and others informed Mamata Banerjee and her minister that there would be trouble if they were to go to the planning commission, and yet they went, and hence they were asking for trouble?
I would definitely like that. I would definitely like to understand as to what transpired regarding the security situation of the Chief Minister of West Bengal arriving at the Yojana Bhavan gate. Definitely I would like to understand what discussions were taken up at the security level.
Well, I'd like to get in Nilanjana at this stage. Shivam, I'll get your reaction in on this, because Nilanjana, what do you think is going to be the impact of what has happened, and do you feel the Trinamool Congress would also have lost the plot by beginning to attack party offices across West Bengal?
Look, Arnav, to be very honest with you, I think violence begets violence. Whether it is any party, whether it is the Trinamool or the Congress or the CPM. I mean, democracy is certainly in danger. The kind of violence for various issues and causes, I mean, there is no end to it. And ultimately, whatever they are protesting for, whatever the issue might be, that totally gets sidelined. But this is not the way to behave. It's an absolutely abominable and a reprehensible act. I was watching the visuals on television, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, is this the way we behave? I mean, are we living in a civil society? I mean, students, protesters, I mean, they're all merged into one. I mean, you couldn't understand who was a student, who was an
Nilanjana,
who was a
Nilanjana, what about comments such as, no, 1 minute. What about comments such as, let us see who now saves you in Kolkata, which were made? What about comments such as, we will also see them in Kolkata? 1 minute. What about CPM party offices being ransacked across Bengal in response to this heckling? No, if you run a government, one second, if you run a government in a state, can you run a government in a state and yet continue to allow political vandalism of your opposition in the state that you run? Answer that.
No, as I said earlier, yes, as I said earlier, vandalism of any sort belonging to any party, please listen to me. Vandalism, ransacking, these kind of violent gestures are not to be tolerated.
No, but that's homilies. I'm sorry, really Nilanjana. Nilanjana, I don't believe in homilies. I believe in being direct. Sorry? Let's be clear about it. Vandalism has become the norm in Bengal today. Am I wrong, Shivam?
Yes.
Vandalism
Vandalism has been the
Very
norm in Bengal
unfortunate. I
forever,
agree. I
and
agree on that.
Mamta Banerjee was
Yes.
supposed to change that. I thought she was going to change things around, but she seems to be participating in the
No.
same kind of politics that others have been. She's just a mirror image of CPM. I think the CPM is still in power in West Bengal, and she's called
Look,
Mamta.
No, I just...
No, madam, why can't you
I
call a
just want to
spade a
say one
spade?
thing.
No, a state government is responsible
No,
for
I am
law and
calling it
order,
spade a
and
spade.
that state
What I'm
government's
trying to
party
tell you-
cadres go
please
and break
listen.
law and order.
No, law and order. But it applies, it's applicable to all. I mean, I'm a non-political person, and what I'm watching unfold is absolutely bizarre.
But
I
will
mean,
you
whether it
agree
is the
that when a
CPM or the
government is in
Trinamool,
power,
it's
how
very
many people-
unfortunate. Please listen to me.
We've heard of opposition parties behaving like that.
Sorry?
How many people? I want to know today. Okay, we should
Yeah.
take action. I agree. I want to get back Lenin and Albina into this. I agree that action should be taken against the people who manhandled an industries minister. But what about in Bengal action to be taken against the people who have ransacked all the CPM offices? What action has been taken today
Absolutely.
against the people who've
Very
gone on
bad.
a spree,
Very bad.
ransacking the CPM offices, or
Absolutely
would they feel
disgusting.
would they feel justified that we are doing this
Totally.
because
This cycle
our
of
leader has been targeted in Bengal?
No,
in Delhi?
no.
Albina and Lenin, what do you think?
No, first of all, I want to say that this cycle of violence and vicious political violence that has been taking place in Bengal is something that has to stop, and it is very shocking and alarming for those of us who don't belong to Bengal. Two, that yes, when a chief minister, even on Sudipto's death, can say it's a petty matter before an inquiry takes place, when irresponsible comments are made about taking vengeance, when a party is in government, then it seems very unlikely that there is actually going to be any action against TMC people. But all this has to stop. And at least some of us feel that Sudipto's case is where it must stop. And it must stop with broader sections of people who are all outraged by this murder coming to stop it. And CPM has to also introspect along with TMC, which has to introspect and make amends, that they shouldn't be politicizing it. It is so sickening, so tiring that every issue becomes so politicized between two parties, and then there is violence and counter-violence. And I don't agree with Nilanjana that violence begets violence. It shouldn't be. Why is that the acceptable norm in Bengal? It is shocking.
No, that is what is happening. That is what is happening.
It
Isn't
shouldn't
it?
happen.
That is what
It
is
shouldn't
happening.
happen.
Violence is creating more violence. Yes, exactly.
No, but
That's what I'm
Nilanjana,
saying.
this
I'm
cycle is going to
absolutely
continue to the
agreeing
Lenin,
with
next of
you
elections.
in
This is about elections.
I'm sorry, this is a very dangerous
No, see,
argument. No, this is a
I want to
very.
say- I
This
want
is
to-
no, it's a very dangerous argument,
No, I
Nilanjana.
want to say
No,
one thing.
No, this is, you are almost, you seem,
No,
I'm sorry.
I want to add something.
Nilanjana, I'm coming to Lenin.
No, Arnab, you've got me wrong. You have to hear my full sentence.
This whole
You have to
business.
listen to me.
Nilanjana,
I'm
1 minute, I'm
saying-
going to Lenin. After that, I'm coming to you. The fact is, this violence begets violence is irresponsible.
Absolutely.
From, today, from Hooghly, Bakura,
Yes,
Kuch Bihar,
irresponsible. That exactly.
across Bengal,
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's absolutely abominable.
Then how many?
Absolutely.
Let me
I
ask.
agree to Arnab. I am agreeing to what you're saying.
Ma'am, it's not good enough, Nilanjana.
I'm agreeing to what you're saying. I'm hating this.
Nilanjana, it's not good enough
You have to understand, Arnab, we have to stop this.
It's all preachy.
No.
It all sounds very
Let me just put
preachy.
in a point. I have to add in a point.
If I can just
No. I listen.
Fuad
You know what?
Hakim is
I want to
responding to
just add
Nilanjana.
one small thing as a common man.
No, Nilanjana.
How about
You see, the
having
culture of
violence
in the
in
party
West Bengal-
manifesto?
Nilanjana, 1 minute, please. Please allow someone else to come in, please, after
You
that.
got me wrong, Arnab.
Whatever.
The culture
Fuad,
of violence that is being introduced in West Bengal, if you try to understand the character of it, then there's a very fascinating side to it. You see, the Trinamool has been attacking the CPM, the Trinamool has been attacking the Congress, and what is the most interesting is that one section of the Trinamool has been attacking the other section of the Trinamool in West Bengal. So you have one councillor in the Calcutta Corporation who's in jail being accused for what you call in the killing of a police inspector, and you have another councillor in jail for killing a party member of the TMC itself. So this is the situation in West Bengal at the moment. The Chief Minister has introduced an etiquette whereby she goes to the police morgue to pay condolences to the family of Sudipto Gupta. This is unheard of. We have never seen such of an etiquette being practiced anywhere in the world, where
I
the
want
dead
to-
body, the post-mortem is yet to be conducted, but the Chief Minister arrives to pay condolences to the family members.
Fawad Hakim, I'm just going to, Fawad Halim, thank you for that. I want to go back to Lenin at this stage. The fact is that it's highly irresponsible to talk about a circle of violence and violence begetting violence. I want to know today whether or not it's the first statement from Mamata Banerjee, 1 minute please. The first statement from Mamata Banerjee cannot be, let us see who saves you in Calcutta, or from any of our party leaders to say, we will also see them, or to go out and say that they can try and kill me. Should the first statement from a chief minister not be an appeal for calm instead? It's all right to be a political street fighter, but where was the appeal for calm today from Mamata Banerjee? And in the absence of that, how many Trinamool workers have been caught? Or who are the hoodlums who have been caught for targeting party offices of your political rivals? It's a pathetic situation in Bengal today. And somewhere Mamata Banerjee, for all that has happened today, must realize that she's also a chief minister. Maybe she should have first appealed for calm. Lenin, last word to you, please.
My last word is, let's stop
Arnab,
this
I'd like to
politicking
come in.
issue. That everyone should behave in a responsible manner. The person who died, I think the justice should be delivered. The statement given by the chief minister is very irresponsible, and the act what they're doing, vandalizing the party office, it's a condemnable. Also, what happened today by the CPM people, it's uncalled for it. Let's broader unity to fight for the deliver justice for the students who sacrifice life. Why it became TMC and CPM? It should be an issue of sacrificing one student's life. What sacrifice? What democratic right? It's a human rights issue. Why no one is talking about that, telling about CPM, vandalizing CPM office, talking about the petty politics? I think it's extremely, disappointing for us to look for the politics in West Bengal. What is happening?
Yeah.
Stop doing a politicking and take serious action with the students who died actually. But in terms of chief minister, also from the opposition party.
No. Well, Lenin, thank you very much for that. Nilanjana, Lenin, Fawad Halim, Albina, and Shivam Vij, I thank you very much for coming on the. Nilanjana, the point is this.
Thank you for having me.
The point is this. The point has been made here. Do not.
I want to say.
Do not
No,
talk
no, no,
about
you
the circle
did
of
not let
violence
me
in a manner that
complete.
can
I
justify.
wanted to say violence should not be. They are following this policy. I am not supporting.
Now here's the
I
thing.
was saying they are following this.
Well,
it
both
should be
sides
stopped.
are. Both sides
You
are.
did not let me complete. How can I condone violence?
Nilanjana, I thank you.
Highly condemnable.
Nilanjana, thank you very much for joining me on that chat on the News Hour tonight. Thank you.